What going on, man? Carolina boss, man. Over to Carolina, man. Tony Rich Center, man. I'm gonna stop my boy, man. Snuuk, man, from Alabama to Carolina. Yes, my nigga, stay down in the trenches, man. Stay down so we come up, nigga. I need JCE stamp, slime set stamp. That's my artist for going up. Slime set JCE gang, new death row, man. Doing this shit real righteous, man. Standing on this music shit, man. Stepping on these niggas, man. Fuck all the fake snakes, man. What going on? Super Fast Podcast, nigga. Rich Gates. Just know that's a real stepper, man. Been in the trenches together, man. It's my brother right there, man. Whole Alabama, like I said, stand the fuck up, man. Double Islam said we're doing big things out here, man. It ain't double S, it's a dub, nigga. Slat.
Welcome to the Super Facts Show on the Super Facts Network, featuring St. Laz, who also hosts the popular web series Gem Pop, and music journalist Mark Walter Ward. They have discussions about hip-hop, culture, society, philosophy, and everything else. Now available on YouTube and wherever else you get your podcasts. What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. Today we got the mysterious man labeled as the JCE Records, Just Rich Gates' secret weapon. Said he been chilling in the cut. Got a new project and a video the same name, Back at It. You can find the video on YouTube, the project on all the digital streaming platforms. How you doing today, brother? What's up with you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just getting to it. Enjoying the day to be off. We're still working at the same time.
All right, so I listened to your project, and a strong theme was that I'm back. And before we even get into Back from What or whatever, what do you have music that exists before this?
Yeah, man, I've probably been rapping since about 2012, 13. Just being serious with it, about 2012, 13.
Is that on the internet?
Yeah, some of it was on the internet, some of it wasn't on the internet. Some of it got took down, some of it didn't get took down.
So what you got? You got like a SoundCloud or DatPiff? Like where would I go look for it if I want to hear more?
Most of the old music, it was me. I was in a group. It was called Guap Team, GUAPTEAM, TEAM. Yeah, Guap Team. And my name back then was Roulay, RULAY. And I was in a group then, and we had a lot of stuff on SoundCloud. I know we had a lot of music on MySpace. Had a couple videos on YouTube. Yeah, we were really doing it then. We were doing it back then.
So then, what are you back from?
Back from, let me see. To be honest, I came back from showing too much love, being too humble to the streets. And I let that overtake me from staying hard at working at what I should have been stayed focused on. And now I'm back at it. Like, if I gave you the game the first time and I seen a lot of people cross me, now I'm back at it, and you're going to see me do exactly what I told you I was going to do the first time. And now it's on.
What was it? Something that happened that redirected your energies?
Yeah. Like I say, about 3-4 months ago, I lost my uncle. And most of my family, appreciate that. Most of my family from Atlanta. They from the west side of Atlanta. And I lost my father when I was like about 5-6 months old. He got killed to gunfire in Atlanta. And my uncle was the only person that I really was close to, that actually knew my father and stuff like that, knew my family in Atlanta. And then he got killed about 3-4 months ago. And when he got killed, it just snapped me into it like, hey, it's time. Like,
and if I say this wrong, forgive me, but this is in Lanett, Alabama.
Yeah, Lanett, 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 Alabama.
See, man, my handwriting sloppy as shit. And Joe Rogan say to people to wear sunglasses on podcasts is douchebags, but these ring lights bright as a motherfucker. But
you good, bro.
Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, shit, I ain't looking to Joe Rogan for no fashion advice. But so I again, I ain't trying to be offensive, but I never heard of Lanett, Alabama. What's it near? What's it like?
Man, to be honest with you, Lanett is the first city you gonna touch in Alabama coming from Georgia, just like Phoenix City. It's the first city you're gonna touch coming from Georgia if you go through Columbus. You cannot come to Alabama if you don't see Lanett. Lanett is your first city.
How long do it take you to get to Alabama? How long do it take you to get to Atlanta driving?
From Atlanta to Lanett is a good 30 to 45 minutes, easy.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
every
okay.
rapper that I can think of done been to Lanett.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure.
They know about it. We got a club called Club 110, and it used to be called Club Edition. Then everybody that came to it.
Was it before you was in it? Were there any notable local artists? Like who's been the most successful from Lanett?
Right now, I got to give big shots out to my little brother. I'm really proud of. You got Mello Uwe. He just did the deal with AE Authentic Empire. He's doing his thing. You got Trey Kyles. He's right beside him. He's doing his thing. But right now, the most person that just done took out of here and doing it. I get the Mello Uwe. They doing it. He doing it. He doing his thing. Shouts out to them guys over there at CCM. So I can't forget the little. You can go ahead.
It ain't no old school cast though.
To be honest with you, I can say this: the only old school person that I know that I can still go over there, get in the studio, and he's still doing it. A lot of people won't say it, but the old guy, man, Quay Da Vinci. I gotta do that. Quay Da Vinci. If you look him up, man,
I know who he is.
Them the guys that really did, you know.
I know he was from Alabama though. So you know,
yeah,
I gotta ask everybody from Alabama this, and I'm always disappointed when because bro, I don't know how it happened, but I done had like 20 people from Birmingham, Mobley. It's so many rappers from Alabama, especially Birmingham. It's this cat Chopper Boy, the Turk from the Hot Boys sign. Man,
yeah,
he's vicious. You know what I'm saying? And you see him popping up in pictures with like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather and shit now. So I know he finna take off. But so I asked everybody, and only like 4 people had heard of him. But you know, the only group I knew from Alabama was they was on Rap a Lot. Then they had a couple like Koch releases, which is like some E1 shit. I don't know if you know about that, like CDs and shit. It was like some independent shit. And it is a group called Dirty. The Pimpin' the Gangster was like this classic ass motherfucking album. I know like every song by heart. It's on Rap a Lot. They got this song, like if nothing else, do me this favor, bro, because I'm gonna ask you on Instagram later. Look up Dirty. It's DURTY, and listen to this song called Rolling Vogues and tell me what you think.
Roman Vogues. I got you.
Because that shit is motherfucking insane. So like you know, you actually, I guess this is before the show started, but why I introduced you as such. You on JCE Records now. How'd you link up with Just Rich Gates, and why does he refer to you as a secret weapon?
Man, me and Gates, man, I've been knowing Gates for about last 5 to 6 years, man. I was in Atlanta. We were doing a little music. I was cool with some people that he was cool with. And then, like, when I came back to Alabama, Gates went back to South Carolina, and Gates hit me one day on the Instagram, and he was like, bro, man, you one solid guy. Out of everybody I've been around, you one solid guy. And I just want to tell you, regardless of music, regardless of whatever, man, I look at you like a little brother, man, and I fought with you. He said, it's something about you, but you got to get back in the studio. Gates been telling me that since day one. Snook, you got to get in the studio. If I can't get you in the studio, bro, I can't let nobody know what you my secret weapon. I've been the secret weapon for a long time. I was in the studio when Hood Rich was making some of his hits.
so basically, bro, you was really just a weapon, but you was keeping your shit secret.
I've been keeping it secret. To be honest, I've been staying humble, just wait my turn. I've been around a lot of them. I just been wait my turn. That's all it was. Wait my turn.
And then, you know, when Gates introduced me to your music, he told me he'd been keeping you in the cut. So that made me use that Nori quote in the Dirty Glove Bastard article. Hey, what'd you think of that? Well, for those who don't know, one of my favorite on Paid in Full, the Dame Dash asked Nori where he been at. He's like, man, I've been in the cut, bleeding. And I use that in the article. I'm curious, you ever heard that before? And B, what you think about it?
I like that. I liked it. I loved it. It was a good one. I loved it because it make him wonder, like, he in the cut, but he's saying he back at it. So is he in the cut or is he finna come out the cut? It keep him wondering. That's why I just gave him a little bit, and like right after, I'm finna come with another. And then right after, I'm gonna come with, it's so much more, man. I got so much in store for these people, man. And I feel like I deserve to give all this to my fans. And I got fans from the ages of 5 all the way to 55, 65. It'll never stop. I got songs and mixtapes, no cussing, this or that. I'm so versatile with it to where I love music. I was drum major in high school, man. So it's a lot I can do. It's
Hey
a
man,
lot
people make fun of me, bro, but like I swear to God, Drumline like one of my top 10 movies. I think Nick Cannon is the realest rapper ever, as far as he ain't never lied on a motherfucking record.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And like, man, my wife still making fun of me. Like, I don't know why. I just fuck with Nick Cannon for some reason. And I went and saw Love Don't Cost a Thing in the theater back in the day. And when she found that shit out, she was laughing at me for like 2 weeks.
I like Nick, man.
Yeah,
I like Nick.
I do too. I mean, especially what he evolved into. But at this time, he just got the song with like R. Kelly, Wildin' Out, and Your Daddy Don't Like Me shit. And I guess he'd been on like Mickey Mouse Club, but I was too poor to have cable, so I ain't never see that shit.
Yeah, but Nick real. I look at Nick as one of the people around my age group that, like you said, he one of the real people that what he say, he really did. Like if you look up who Nick Dad is, you'll know like, yeah, that's Nick them. And them sugarcoating it. The young man did what he had to do.
Word. You know, back to the, no pun intended, Back at It album. I thought that I mean I like the whole jump, but particularly I thought Buck Now was hard as a motherfucker. But I'm curious, and before I say this, just to frame it right, you know, I was gonna ask this cat this shit that I was gonna interview. I ain't gonna say no names. He from Alabama though. And we had to cancel the interview because he got shot. So like that make this shit poignant to me. He ain't die. But and I was gonna ask him what makes someone an op, because he kept saying op a lot in his songs. And you know, and Back Now you was kind of talking about shit like that. And I'm curious, what makes someone your op?
Well, it depends. Music wise, how I look at it, because you got two different type of op. Because with the music industry, you can have an op in the music, and then you can have an op in the streets. If you got an op in the music, it just basically you don't fool with them people. They go their way, you go your way. They do what they got to do with the rap music, you do what you got to do with the rap music. But if I got an op in the streets, then it's some smoke behind it. You know, it might be losses on this side, losses on however it may go. There's smoke in the streets, but I don't have no ops in the streets. I don't have no ops in the music. But if you on that side of people that I don't fool with, then you know I might consider you. I might consider you an op, or I might consider you hanging with the op. One thing I don't do more, if you steal, you rob 9 to 5, you do anything if you do anything that ain't a stand-up guy, you ain't standing on all 10, I don't rock with it. And if you don't like how I like it, then in the music, you might consider yourself an op, because I ain't gonna go against my word. If I feel like you're wrong, regardless of how many clout people you got, how much money you got. If you're wrong, you're wrong. That's how I look at it.
So let me ask you something, brother, because that reminded me of me a lot, what you were saying. So you know, I ain't trying to make no assumptions, but I kind of got a feeling that you done made some sacrifices for people.
Yeah.
And you talking about like solid, like one time I got locked up with 2 other people out of state, and they was minors, and I was 18, they was like 17, and we could all get out on bond, but we only had enough money for 2 of us, and none of us had never been locked up before, but I just knew I was more solid, so I told them to let them out, and I ended up like sitting in this fucking South Carolina jail for like 9 months, but that's another story. But I know what you mean about solid. I mean, I got older and I matured. I don't quite agree with you about the robbing. Like I don't like sneak thieves, but like if a motherfucker just takes some shit, sometimes, you know, maybe you shouldn't have been in that neighborhood with that chain.
I see me. I like with the robbing, like I said, I don't respect the robbing the 9 to 5 people. The people that work
got you.
9 to 5,
got you.
They out of it.
Yeah,
don't rob
civilians, yeah, old school shit. You don't fuck with civilians at all, even if they call the police. I hate it on The Wire when they showed them getting at the lady who called the police, because I grew up in Maryland, but PG County, more towards DC. And yeah, you wouldn't like the lady that called the police, but wasn't nobody like trying to kill her or nothing, or
Fact.
fuck with her. Like, I ain't know too many people that fucked with old people, yeah, period.
Facts.
Only like crackheads or something would rob like an old lady.
There you go. And then the streets, if you're really in the streets supposed to handle that. If you got the crackheads want to rob and they robbing the women and snatching purses, the real OGs supposed to handle that. That's how you supposed to keep it, but it ain't like that no more.
You know why, right? Because of them fucking long ass sentences. The real OGs used to do like 3 on some shit. Not now they doing 20. And like,
you right about that.
Like Obama cooling everything, but he ain't do all that, letting people out of jail for being over sentenced on cocaine like he said he was.
You sure right about that.
So a lot of that shit is that they took him out. Like, people don't understand. Like gangs historically started to protect the neighborhood when the police wouldn't. Actually, in some cases, like in Los Angeles, they was literally protecting the neighborhood from the police.
Facts, big facts.
And then a lot of gang members was disenfranchised Vietnam veterans, the remnants of Black Panthers and similar organizations looking for somewhere to go. And just like any institution, if it's virtuous and it's not bringing in any money, and they got to start bringing in money, eventually greed will come in, because humans are infallible, And then you got FBI and CIA assets penetrating that shit and giving like Huey Newton coke and shit.
Man, speak on it, Mark. Speak on it. You preach it. You preach it. You got it. You hit it on the point.
Well, I mean, they try to act like it's a Black community thing, but it's any community thing. You remove the fathers and the male leaders from the community, and you're gonna have weak men who are drug addicts who snatch purses from women and things of that nature. I mean, and the shit can't be no accident, because I mean,
facts.
We supposed to be all liberated from how bad Trump was, and I don't even understand that shit really, but I don't understand how the fuck we get liberated by the motherfucker that wrote the crime bill that I personally went to prison for longer than I should have.
Facts. See, that's why I love my city so much. Like, when I went to school and I had whites, I had Mexicans, I had Blacks, but all of us were from the same city. All of us went to the same playground. All of us played at the same playground. All of us rode the same bikes. All of us got the same fights. Everybody, we came from the exact same. It wasn't no different. My white friends, some of them didn't have their father. Mexican friends, some of them didn't have their father. Some of them had their mother. Everybody had their different pain, and everybody went through the same thing, but a different way. So we ain't never look at each other different. We came from the same struggle. We just had different views of it. And I remember I wrote something in high school, and I wrote it in the yearbook. And I was like, I think I quoted, life is like a skyscraper. Everybody might have the same view, but at a different perspective.
Right, on different floor and shit. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, like, like they always be talking about the devil and shit. I feel like the greatest trick the devil ever pulled, in this case, I think the devil's the quote unquote the man of the system, is convincing poor people that they each other's enemies. Because I mean, there is such a thing as white privilege. I mean, you do got less of a chance of like getting a ticket or a charge if you get pulled over. Like, there's no denying that. But
right.
Poor white people don't got it too much better than anyone else. You go up in Appalachia, that shit's fucked the fuck up. You know what I mean? Or down here in Florida, these trailer parks, motherfuckers be living raggedy. You know what I mean? And if poor people could unite, then we could really get rid of the shit that holds people back. And if some people want to go their own way, let them go their own way. And if some people want to be together, let them be together, and just let motherfuckers live. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Them facts there. Them facts.
Because I mean, like, to be real with you, like when you try to watch the news and shit, I didn't even think we was gonna get in all this. But like all these people, it could be Democrat or Republican, but these people that be talking about we gonna go to war with, or they my enemy or whatever, right? I ain't never had no North Korean motherfucking dictator do shit to me. I ain't never had no Iranian do shit to me. I ain't never had no Russian hitman do shit to me. I damn sure had a police officer sit my face on the high hood of a car for 20 minutes. You know, I damn sure done been beaten in interrogation room when I went and snitch on some shit I don't even fucking know about.
You might think I'm lying, Mark, Man, one of my biggest fans is Korean. I was working at a plant called Mando, and his name was Woo Cho. And I had done what I did me and my partner, he was out there too, and he was my DJ. And I had done did a cover show, and then Mark was seeing me on the computer one day print out some stuff. And he was like, hey man, let me listen to it. I sung the cover song, and he came back the next day and was like, hey, can you sign it for me? He used to use the Google Translate. He wanted me to sign it, and he took a picture with me, and he was like, hey man, no matter what go on, what you do, I'ma always listen to your music. So like you just said, man, I ain't never had a Korean, none of that to do nothing crazy to me. You know, they them. You know, they people, they stick. Go ahead.
I was about to say, but then they be on TV telling me that these people my enemy and shit. But then they be talking about don't do Asian hate, and I'm like, man, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Facts.
I mean, ain't that shit confusing as a motherfucker?
That shit way confusing, especially to the kids that, you know, you got the kids that some of them really be tuned in to what's going on.
Yeah, because they got the family got the news on all the time. You got no, I mean, I know I Love Lucy shit just because that's what my grandmother watched when I was growing up.
Fact. I forgot about I Love Lucy, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have known jack shit about that on my own. You know what I'm saying? I would have seen that shit turn the TV to fuck off.
Big facts.
But yeah, like they do be trying to make mad more enemies and shit. But like, you know, we just gotta wrap this up, and I don't like ending on negative shit. And I did have a couple more music things. You said you got all this music in the cut. Do you got any if you made any songs with any other JCE artists, or even more so not more so, but even further extended Show Off Gang?
The only song I got right now with the JCE artist is me and Rich Gates. And I got a couple features with people around my area, but other than that, it's like I'm gonna tell you the realest I can ever say. 2014, 15, we and one of my partners, we had a studio, and I was in the studio. I was making hooks, making hooks, making songs, and I say 90% of the people that where I'm from came to the studio, and you know, these people told me to my face, man, I don't want to get in no song with you. I'm like, why you say that? Man, you're going too hard. So 90% of the songs that I had that made with people, I can tell you what they at. They were like, man, you going too hard. I don't want to get on. Like,
I can dig it.
They basically been pushing me so long to be solo. Be solo. Do you and be solo, man. Me getting on your song, good. I ain't gonna say it gonna hurt, but it'll take away from what you doing too.
Now I feel you, because you know, one thing, even though like no disrespect, back at is kind of short, but I did notice, and man, people gonna get hear me saying this, but I pay attention to shit, and I noticed that you're definitely doing more songwriting and coming up with a hook and then and some verses around it. But the reason I asked you though, one of them songs, the Back Now, I could particularly hear Jay Hayes sounding good on that. I don't know how much you know about what they be doing, but they real cool with Show Off Gang, which is Jay Hayes shit. He dumb well known. You know about all that?
No, I don't know about it.
Well, they be, him and Gates be chilling. It's kind of like a brother movement, almost like a Dipset Purple City shit. But Jay Hayes got like he got like a deal with Empire. He got artists. When Gates performed at that UFC event, it was with Jay Hayes. You know what I mean? And they do shit together like all the time. So Facts. You know, I just a suggestion for whatever it's worth. My mouth ain't no prayer book. I just thought that Jay Hayes would sound good on one of your songs, like artistically, regardless of the name value.
Fact. And bro, you might think I'm lying, Mark, man. I'm one of them people that I'm open to correct criticism, and I'm open to work with anybody.
Oh man, anybody. I had my shit fucked up. I didn't even know. Oh well. Yeah, shit. I mean, and it's not even criticism. I mean, it's a good thing for somebody to say your album too short. That means they want more music. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But you know, one thing you can do, bro. You spend. I tell everybody this shit. I got enough time to tell you this shit. You spend somewhere between 3,500 and 5,000. You could press that record up. You can see that Jim Jones album on the floor behind me. I'm pointing at it. That's only one disc. So 3,500 to 5,000 Get you 1,000 copies of something like that. That right there is just a cardboard sleeve right there with the track list on the back or whatever. There's no pull out or anything. There's just a record and a paper sleeve, right? So
Yeah.
you spend 35,000 to 5,000 for 1,000 of them, and the prices go up and down. You got comparison shop. That's why I don't got an exact figure. And you sell 1,000 of them for $20, which I'm sure you can do. That means you just made a $15,000 profit.
Facts.
And you got a project out right now that's 5 songs that would easily fit on a vinyl. You could actually probably put your project on one side with the instrumentals on the other, which people do a lot, which apparently has value to collectors, which would make it easier to sell. But that's just that's food for thought. You do the dishes.
It's time to get in the kitchen. It's time to get in the kitchen.
I can dig it. Well, man, it's been a pleasure. I enjoyed meeting you. I've enjoyed listening to your music. Like I tell everybody, I'm gonna keep supporting them because that's what I'm here for. Everybody go check out his project on all digital streaming platforms. Snuuk, SNUUK, back at it. Check out the video on YouTube. And what's your socials, brother?
Right now, all my Snooks, you can check me out on IG at Official Snuuk. You can check me out on Instagram, IG Official Snuuk. You can check me on Snap, Official Snuuk, Facebook, Official Snuuk, or Dirtman Jr., whichever one. Pull up Dirtman Jr. or you pull up Official Snuuk, I'm gonna pop up all of them.
Hey, bro, do me a favor. Can you send me a DM with all the official Snuuk links? Because I got the Dirt Gang jump. Because anybody who's listening to the audio pod, all those links will be below in the description.
I got you, bro. I got you.
All right, man. Well, shit. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing more music. And let me know if you need anything.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
No doubt, man. You take it light.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
All right.
Stay down. We up. Tony Rich Turner, man. Slime Set, JCE gang.